lovely psychologist and great mate Carlos Camacho has dropped in the area, so he dropped in for a chat. Isn't that lovely of you, Carlos? Unexpected this morning.
I know. This is just great. That's one of the perks of living in the Central Coast.
It's not too far away, is it? From one end to the next.
It's not. It's fantastic, especially this time. No, not much traffic, so I thought, yeah, I'm going to pop in.
Yeah.
My second home.
You told me about an hour ago, and it's like,
Yeah, we just off the bat like that. Sometimes it's the best, isn't it, when you just don't plan it? And so hopefully this is going to be a good one.
Very spontaneous. We thought we'd kick off from where we were last week. And that was, like after retirement and still having our dreams and goals and going for them.
Yeah, fascinating subject. I actually had a few people as well contact me privately about it, that they loved the chat. It was actually one of those things that people don't really talk about much, and it's something we look forward to personally. Oh, when I retire, it's almost like when you take a holiday, it's like a mini retirement. It's like you think that your retirement's going to be like a long holiday. So, and sometimes people struggle with it because, it's their identity sometimes working.
Yes, I know, like someone that's a firefighter and now retired, and like that person has no team to be around and to tell what to do and advise and things like that. So
well, he's got to find the spark again.
Yeah, that's right. The spark, I love it. Might start
one of my dad jokes again, but well, I think we do get tied up with things that we love and things that we know, but I think it's a wonderful opportunity when we retire, and even where we're semi-retired or on a long holiday, to tap into new things, new activities, new hobbies, try to meet new people, because you just don't know what you're going to like. I give it the example of, especially with young people, I say to them, if you don't know what you want to study, just go to the open days at university. Yeah. Because you sit in the lectures and these people come up and tell you about their disciplines. Some of them you didn't even know existed. Yeah. And that's how I discovered some of the subjects as well that I liked, apart from psychology, because if I hadn't gone to be exposed to what they're about or get a bit more detail, I probably wouldn't have done them. And I'm so glad I did. You can always say no, but just be exposed to new things.
And then just because we're retired doesn't mean we can't go and do courses, does it?
That's right. And these days, there's online things and there's so many opportunities. There's community services as well that are around in New South Wales and in the country that provide some wonderful free sometimes courses.
Bit of philosophy might be good.
I think philosophy is essential in anywhere, anytime, any place, because it's the foundations of how we're going to think. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And also it's really good to keep our mind active and young, isn't it, as well as the body. So important. 100%, yeah. The ancient Greeks knew, that's why they invented the Olympics. Mm-hmm. They knew in order to have a healthy mind, you need a healthy body, and vice versa. So they're both related. And these days we kind of like have them both as one, we feel good holistically, if you like. But it's very important that people understand that having a good balance of physical and mental health is very important for lifestyle.
Yeah, and also as people age, they have some aches and pains, and that can interfere with just enjoying life in general, can't it? Pain management. What do you suggest for pain management?
Yes, look, we know that people cannot be really happy if they're in physical pain, and we've all been through that. Mm-hmm. We've all suffered physical pain, and it doesn't matter what happens, you're not going to be happy because you're you're focusing on this pain, and it's hard. There's ways of doing it, obviously through medication. Then there's also a lot of therapies that look at controlling pain, isolating pain, and obviously we have to start seeing what works, what doesn't work. Mm-hmm. Sometimes people have to then learn how to live with pain.
Yeah, okay.
And
psychologically.
Yeah. Epicurus, the the ancient Greek philosophers, he suffered a lot from what we probably think now were kidney issues, and he died from that as well, eventually at a reasonably old age for those times. But he always said that the way to get through pain is to think about the good times you've had in the past, to bring them to the present, and to be able to overcome the pain by almost appreciating and giving gratitude in a way for when we were pain-free and when we were really happy with, and that happiness can sometimes filter into the present and override that physical pain.
That is so beautiful, Carlos. The mind, the body and the spirit, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Balance is what you say.
It's very important, I mean, to have that balance, because, and it's hard to get sometimes. We have to be on top of it on a daily basis. No use having a plan and saying, okay, this whole year I'm going to have a balance. You need to be pretty structured and have detail in your plan. So every day remind yourself of what you're going to do, how you're going to do it. And it doesn't have to be for long. Just make sure you just tick that box every day.
Okay, and really try to stay motivated. It's a thing too, isn't it?
Yeah, I try to eliminate the word motivation out of the vocabulary of people.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
People say, I'm not motivated. It's almost like we can now blame this external force that never came. That's why I didn't do it. So I think it's more proactive to change the word motivation for organisation, and to take responsibility, to say, look, I did not exercise today because I wasn't organised, rather than say I wasn't motivated. Because now you got control. Tomorrow I'm going to do it. I'm going to be organised and do it. So motivation is, look, it obviously does exist. It does exist, but I think we need to replace it, or else it's just easy to let things go and say, well, I wasn't motivated
make
today.
An excuse saying I wasn't motivated.
That's right. You take control, and there's times that we're not, that we need some time to rest, 100%, and we need to listen to our bodies. But if you want to get things done, you got to ask a busy person, as they say.
Yes.
Be that busy person.
Yes. Okay. Thanks for coming in, Carlos. Very wise words, as usual.
Just learning, just learning as we go along.
Yeah, great to see you. And we want to stay forever young, don't we, if we can?
Yeah, hopefully. And I love this song.
It's a beautiful song. Thanks for choosing it today, Carlos. It's Youth Group Forever Young on Coast FM with the classic hits.